Hey everyone, Dom here. This video will demonstrate really efficient ways to set up a sentry nest in all official Team Fortress 2 maps with setup timers. This is part 2 of a 4-part series. Make sure to watch the other videos after watching this one. Anyways, here's the setup to defend Control Point A on CP Gravel Pit. After trial and error and repeated attempts, the fastest strategy for this particular building placement is grabbing this medium ammo pack before heading up to the control point. Without making this detour, it wouldn't be possible to place down a sentry and dispenser in quick succession.
Plant yourself on the point, mister.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begins in 60 seconds.
Here's the setup for the B point of CP Gravel Pit. One thing to note about setting up on this map, it's always better to go back for metal after making a teleporter entrance. The resupply cabinet is really close to the door, and it's not a big detour. Here, off camera to the left, a small ammo pack is skipped.
Dispenser going up.
Is there anything more awesome than jumping out a window?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
200 metal. The small ammo pack mentioned before wouldn't have made a difference picked up doing this run.
Plant yourself on that darn point, mister.
Overall, this area has a lot of metal, but it's spread thin, all scattered around in small ammo packs.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's a setup for the A
Mission
point of
begins in
CP
60
Junction.
seconds.
This map is similar to Gravel Pit in that it's a good idea to run back to the resupply cabinet after making a teleporter entrance. This run doesn't take advantage of this, as the location the sentry and dispenser will be placed is full of metal. Teleporters aren't really even necessary on this map.
Dispenser going up.
Sentries are able to shoot through
Mission
these
begins in
railings.
30 seconds.
The blue team leaves their spawn from 2 areas down below, and this sentry spot more or less covers it. This spot is good due to having a height advantage. It may be a good idea to place the sentry a little bit more in the corner if the lower flanking route is a concern.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begins in 60 seconds.
Here's a setup for the B point of CP Junction.
Teleporter going up.
There's not much to say about the spot. The place with the ammo pack on the right may be a better spot, simply because the metal is in closer proximity.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's CP Manor. Both this map and CP Mountain Labs are copies of each other. Technically, they were both made from the same base map, and neither came first. The point is, the routes taken are identical.
Mission
As a fun
begins in
experiment,
60 seconds.
both runs will place their buildings in roughly the same spots. Take note of the small ammo pack. It's not found on Mountain Labs, and makes a difference between the 2 runs.
Sentry going up.
These large health and ammo packs are also placed differently on Mountain Labs.
Dispenser going up.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final tally, a level 3 sentry, a level 2 dispenser, and teleporters set up. Here's CP Mountain Lab. Perhaps the small differences between it and Manor will yield dissimilar results. Spoiler, it does. The one small ammo pack makes a difference in the end, as a roundabout way has to be taken in order to set up the first building after placing down the teleporter exit.
Teleporter going up.
This ammo is notably closer versus how it was on Manor.
Building the sentry. Erecting a dispenser.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now to compare this run with the last. The final tally is a level 3 sentry, almost a level 2 dispenser, and set up teleporters. Not that much worse. Moving on.
Begins in 60 seconds.
Here's CP Steel. This is a popular setup for Control Point A. A setup for Control Point B will also be shown. This is noted because it's not common to start off a round by setting up on B, as the point isn't even possible to capture at round start.
Dispenser going up.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
This area is flooded with medium ammo packs.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begins in 60 seconds.
Here's CP Steel's B setup. Like the A setup, no teleporters were placed. The walk to the control point is too small to warrant building
Building the
teleporters.
sentry. Dispenser going up.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the last setup of this video. Payload Badwater. This map is extremely popular. Many time-tested building setups have been tested and played around with on this map. This particular run will set up on top of the high end of the ridge over the tunnel. This setup is ideal for when there are other engineers to cover the weak points.
Teleporter coming right up.
This setup would be slower and less efficient if the teleporter exit were to hypothetically be placed among the sentry and dispenser on top of the ridge. This should be considered a viable alternative, however, as the benefits of teammates starting off with a height advantage are great. They also help to keep this wide open sentry nest alive.
Begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching. Click on screen to navigate to part 1 if you missed it, as well as part 3 and 4. Or see the video's description if you're a mobile user. Au revoir.